History Talk premieres live every Thursday at 10 a.m. on KFYR+. Visit kfyrplus.com for streaming information. It was the largest World War II internment camp within the United States, housing about 4,000 detainees between 1941 and 1946. Originally a military base, it later was headquarters for the Garrison Dam project and today houses United Tribes Technical College. Fort Lincoln on History Talk, where we explore the people, places, and events that shaped our community. Located just south of today's Bismarck Airport, on or near the former site of Burley City, Fort Lincoln was established in 1895 as a military base to replace the former Fort Abraham Lincoln, which was located south of Mandan, today well known as the post commanded by General Custer. The brick buildings that remain at the site were constructed in 1903. Fort Lincoln was abandoned in 1913, only to reopen again in the 1930s as the state headquarters for the Civilian Conservation Corps, who constructed many prefabricated wooden buildings on the site. Fort Lincoln was repurposed to become an internment camp in April 1941, months before the United States officially entered World War II. The first detainees arrived there on June 2nd. Fort Lincoln housed both German and Japanese civilians and POWs. Italians were originally intended for Fort Lincoln as well, but were instead placed in a camp located in Montana. It became the largest of such camps in the United States during the war, housing roughly 4,000 detainees by the time the last prisoner departed in March 1946. The German prisoners called the camp Friedrichsruhe, after the home of the German Chancellor Otto von Bismarck. For the most part, those detained at Fort Lincoln were able to maintain an ordinary life. The detainees established their own city within the camp, complete with a cafe, barbershop, doctor's office, and even a casino. While Japanese detainees probably felt alienated, some of the Germans felt so acquainted with the German-influenced surroundings of the area that they took up residency following the war. Even so, a prison is still a prison. One source says that there were at least 7 escape attempts. Only one was apparently successful, made by a German seaman in 1941. He tunneled himself beneath the 10-foot-high security fence, evading authorities for 3 days before being recaptured. He was charged with grand larceny for the theft of a rowboat used during his escape. 2 suicides were also reported at the camp. Each prisoner housed at the camp was allowed 1 cup of coffee and 5.125 pounds of food per day. A newspaper article from September 1941 listed a hearty menu for the day, consisting of fried eggs with bacon and cooked oatmeal for breakfast, pea soup, sauerkraut with potatoes and pork, and apricot dessert for lunch, and meatloaf with creamy mashed potatoes and tea for dinner. Following World War II, the Army Corps of Engineers used Fort Lincoln as the headquarters for the Garrison Dam project until its completion in 1954. In 1966, the government declared it surplus, and in 1969, it became United Tribes Technical College, which remains there today. I invite you to check out my 2 Bismarck history books. They are available to purchase on Amazon and select local bookstores. Copies are also available at the Bismarck Public Library. Visit bismarckbook.com for more information. That was our look at Fort Lincoln. Next, we're going to learn how the capital of Dakota Territory was relocated from Yankton to Bismarck. Is there a local history topic you'd like to be featured? Email historytalk@kfyrtv.com.